And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. This morning we are reacting to the Formula One Qatar Grand Prix 2025, 23 rounds of 24. A champion can be decided this morning. If Lando Norris wins the Grand Prix, he is your world champion. If he finishes 2 spots ahead of Piastri, he is your world champion. If he finishes ahead of Verstappen, he eliminates Verstappen from the title race. And it could still go to Abu Dhabi. It's a very possible situation at Lusail Circuit. The tires today, the C3 soft, the C2 hard, or C2 medium, and the C1 hard. There is a 25 lap limit per set of tires for this Grand Prix. There will be at least 2 stops. Of course, safety car can change that. Your starting grid today: in 20th, Franco Colapinto, pit lane start. Gabriel Bortoleto starting 19th. Starting 18th, Lance Stroll. Starting 17th, Lewis Hamilton. Starting 16th, Esteban Ocon. Starting 15th, Yuki Tsunoda. Can't believe. Alex Albon starting 14th. Ollie Behrman starting 13th. Starting 12th, Liam Lawson. Starting 11th, Nico Hülkenberg. Starting 10th, Charles Leclerc. Starting 9th, Pierre Gasly. Starting 8th, Fernando Alonso. Starting 7th, Carlos Sainz. Starting 6th, is Isaac Hadjar. Starting 5th, Kimi Antonelli. Starting 4th, George Russell. Max Verstappen starting in 3rd. If the grid falls out like it already starting, Lando would at least eliminate Verstappen. Lando starting 2nd and starting on pole, Oscar Piastri.
Wow.
Verstappen would be eliminated from world title contention if the grid ends up being exactly how it starts. But with 2 pit stops, gravel traps, who knows? If Lando ends up winning into turn 1 and holding on to win the Grand Prix, he is the world champion. With number 1, 2, and 3 in order, well, Oscar's number 2, but in the world championship, but with the top 3 in the world champion starting 1, 2, and 3, turn 1's going to be crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Let's see if Lando goes for it, or he just tries to keep it alive to Abu Dhabi. Does he go for it all? Or does he try to keep himself, well, not. I think he would still be number 1 even if he did DNF. If Oscar wins. But then Max would still be alive, so. And then Max, of course, is on the cleaner side of the track, starting in P3. So that'll be interesting as well, knowing Lando's tendency to bottle starts. So it'll be interesting. And the formation lap is soon to begin. 10 o'clock, 1900 at the track. And here comes the formation lap. Formation laps don't count against 25 laps, by the way. But there is a 25 lap limit on any set of tires.
It's just 20. Oh.
Because of the way the track is at Qatar.
It's just 25 laps?
No, it's a 57 lap race, but I'm saying there's 25 lap stints on.
That's the same. Okay.
They have to have a 2-stopper is what. Because of how hot it is and how abrasive the track is in Qatar, they have to have a 2-stop for safety. It's not about, well, it is about the tire degradation, but. And counted across all track sessions. So if they use a set from the sprint, they can't use it for much longer, or from quali, or for. But it looks like they're all on new medium tires. So if you look at the front, Lando leads by 22 points. So no, if he DNF'd, Piastri, if he wins and Lando DNF'd, Piastri would be leading into Abu Dhabi by 2. Can't let that happen. Or out of the points. As long as Lando picks up some points, he will be leading into Abu Dhabi. So. David Beckham's in the McLaren garage with Gary Neville. Really, David Beckham went from Miami to Qatar? Are you kidding me? Because Miami played last night in Miami.
Wow.
And won the Eastern Conference Championship.
Just jumped on his private jet. No big deal.
I guess so.
He'll be home right after this.
I don't know what he considers home, but Miami is in the MLS Cup final, so. And they're going to host the MLS Cup final. Even though they're the 3rd seed in the East, they still have more points than Vancouver. So that's Vancouver, Miami. Next Saturday at 1:30 p.m.
Where's he?
Pit lane.
Oh.
Pit lane start.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter. It's Colapinto. He sucks.
Why does he get to do that?
Because I think it was an engine penalty or parc ferme.
Oh.
He's already was at the back.
I got you.
So it was engine penalties, 5 spots. He was already at the back. And the safety car pulling in behind. And 5 lights in Qatar. Will we see a world champion this morning? And it's lights out and away we go in Qatar. Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, Oscar Piastri fighting in turn 1. And Max Verstappen overtakes Lando at the start. Of course he does. Oh my God, Lando, why are you like this? Jesus Christ, man. Lando cuts in. So it's Oscar, Max, and Lando. Why are you like this, Lando? Why can you not ever do a good start? Jesus Christ, man. So if this stands, Max Verstappen will still be alive into Abu Dhabi, and it'll be a 3-man race for the World Championship. But things can happen. Max has to finish ahead of Lando to stay alive. Max went for it. Leclerc. Hamilton going against Lawson. Okay. Sonoda up a place on the first lap. Well, I always wanted this shit to go to Abu Dhabi. It might will. Piastri, Verstappen, Norris, Antonelli, Sainz, Alonso, Russell, Hadjar, Gasly, and Leclerc. No, Hülkenberg's in top 10 now. Ferrari, no. Well, Ferrari's ass. We knew that already. Lando is 2 seconds behind the leader.
Almost 3.
Yeah, almost 3.
Now he's over 3.
Verstappen is just on fire right now. I mean, he is a 4-time reigning world champion. And he's trying to get to a 5th in a row. And the way the McLaren boys are acting, he might. As it stands, the championship will go to Abu Dhabi, and Lando would still be leading. Verstappen would be 10 points off Piastri. Piastri would be points off of Norris. Lando will be leading into Abu Dhabi next week. As long just finish the race in top 3 is. Basically, if you're Lando at this point, now you just better finish the race and don't get yourself in trouble.
Right.
Don't try to be a hero. Oscar Piastri with the fastest lap. There. Oh, okay. I was like, that's number 10. I'm like, an Alpine's in 10th. Or 9th. The Alpine from Gasly is in the points 3 laps in. I didn't expect to say that. Hülkenberg and Gasly having a fight on track. Hopefully the gaps are a little bit tight. So when the pit stops happen, maybe there could be some overcuts or undercuts. Hopefully the gaps don't get too large. And this is why you don't race on a MotoGP track. But as I said, Max Verstappen was on the clean side of the track. Guess what he does? Overtakes Lando at turn 1. As you would expect. Why is Lando so bad at starts? Jesus Lord. Does he not know how to use his clutch? How about you go money shift the car, dumbass? I don't even know if you could money shift on a start. You ever heard of a money shift? I'm surprised. Gasly incident noted, rejoining unsafely at turn 14. A money shift is where you're accelerating and you're at like gear 5 and you try to downshift to 4, but you accidentally downshift to 1 or 2 while you're.
Okay.
Especially on a stick shift. Because I don't think you can money shift it automatic even if you wanted to. Well, maybe, I don't know. But on a stick shift, like accidentally shifting down.
Oh, yeah. I've done that on a regular vehicle. And there's a low.
Because if you do, it's could bust the transmission, hurt the pistons, anything in the gearbox.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to spend a lot of money to fix the gearbox. Money shift. Hence money shift.
I got you. Ooh. Please touch.
Yeah. Those curbs look small in Qatar. Like very thin. That's. Hey, checking for plank wear. They're sparking. Checking for plank wear. Out into the gravel. That must not feel good. Oh. That must be the incident they noted. That was harsh. Lando is 4 seconds behind Piastri. Verstappen, reaction time was better on the start. Of course it was. Start analysis, 489 seconds for Norris to 0 to 200. Verstappen to 475 seconds. For a world champion, man can't start a race to have quite extreme balance shifts right to left-hand corner, says Verstappen. Dude, you're the guy who drives a car on a knife edge. Why are you complaining? This is Max Verstappen complaining about driving on a knife edge. I've seen it all. You make them make your car be on a knife edge. Why are you complaining? I think I've seen it all. I think I've actually seen it all. And he has the fastest lap. And now he has the fastest lap. He's complaining about the balance, and he has the fastest lap. Why? Yeah, no, I'm going to be serious. I think Max Verstappen is the best race car driver I've seen in my life. Even better than Dale Sr. Even better than Senna. The fact he got so close to getting back into the world championship hunt and still for now is alive into the final race is testament to that. Because that Red Bull car is ass. And he made it a championship challenging car against the McLarens. Max he's amazing. He is. And then Max goes on his off weeks and freaking drives GT3 cars and at the Nordschleife. And they let him do it. One of the hardest tracks ever in the world, the Nordschleife. He had to go there and get his clearance on an off weekend just to race on a Sunday there in a GT3 car, and he's a 4-time Formula One world champion. That's how hard that track is. Max is, I'm going to say it. And Hülkenberg crashed out of the Grand Prix. You were doing so well. And he's out. There's a safety car, and he blew his tire, I think. He blew one of his tires. See what I mean by tire deg and why they have a 25-lap limit? That's some news, I guess. And Gasly's car is freaking sparking like a motherfucker. Sparking like a motherfucker. And Gasly's in 19th. Oh, he crashed. Oh, my. Yeah, you can see the rear tire went out. He hit one of the boards. 7 laps on each tire for each driver. Will they pit? Will they box Lando? And it looks to me that is Max Verstappen. He's pitting. Max Verstappen is pitting 8 laps in.
Damn.
Antonelli, Sainz, Alonso, Russell, Hadjar, Leclerc, Behrman, Lawson, and Piastri and Lando have not. Ocon is up. He is not pit. Bortoletto has went to pit. Colapinto and Gasly. Ocon's up to 4th. That is an interesting call. Gasly, the McLarens, and Ocon have not pit. Everybody else has, and Hülkenberg, of course, is out of the race, so that doesn't matter. Piastri, Norris, and Ocon have not pit. Damn. He's just standing at the wall. Man, I feel sorry for him. He had a really good start, Hülkenberg, and then he proceeded to get crashed out by Ocon and Verstappen, of course. The safety car. The McLaren's pit, I would presume. Let's see what Gasly did to Hülkenberg. Oh! He got him on the rear. Spun him out. Gasly, that probably is going to be a penalty, I would presume. They already were watching him like a hawk. I'm going to presume that's a penalty. See what the FIA does.
Ooh.
I can't believe this. I gave him loads of space. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'd still say it's Gasly's fault, but I don't know about the loads of space. And he took damage as well. Could be a tire puncture. Esteban Ocon has a 5-second time penalty. No way. What did he do? 5-second penalty for Ocon. No meme. Actual 5-second penalty for Ocon. What did he do? Lando Norris, we should have just followed him in. No. Yeah. If we knew the car ahead was staying out, they've lost all their flexibility for the remainder of the race. There's still one more stop, McLaren. I'm surprised neither McLaren didn't pit. I'm surprised. Like, I can't believe it, frankly. 5-second time penalty for Ocon, false start. He jumped the start. Okay, that makes sense. Because, see, there's a meme. 5-second penalty for Ocon.
Oh, okay. Well, that took a long time to do.
The FIA doesn't know what they're doing.
I mean, that should be immediate almost. It shouldn't be 8 laps in or whatever it is.
Yeah, we're talking about the FIA here, though. They don't know their head from their own ass. Even anything, it took them 2 hours to disqualify the McLarens for plank wear after Vegas. When that should be an open and shut case. There's no really mitigating circumstances on plank wear. Like, if you get caught with plank wear, you get disqualified. It took them 2 hours.
Well, yeah. Guess they take out the...
Oh, no. Oh, no. You got to stay behind him, Lando. He almost tried to overtake him on the safety car. That would have been a penalty. Lando got a little bit trigger happy there, so to speak. I think everybody knows how Lando feels in different contexts. Oh my God. That was a horrible stop for Ocon. Jesus Christ. 8.6 seconds.
He got the 5, right?
Oh yeah, right. Okay, yeah, there we yeah.
I mean, you know.
My bad. That was he served his penalty. There we go. I was like, I read rear gunner was gone. I'm like, what? 10 laps in. No, it was just a penalty. It was just a penalty for Ocon. So about 3 point whatever seconds. Yeah, that ain't too bad. So Lando, the goal here is really good pace until lap 25. Basically, everyone else will be stopping on lap 32. We know that now. Safety car is ending. So they're going to pit the McLarens at lap 25. Under investigation, Gasly, Hülkenberg. Under investigation, turn 2 collision. AKA, Gasly's probably getting hit with a penalty. I'd be surprised. Reminder, get close. Yeah, thank you, Captain Obvious. Man, sometimes. And Verstappen's getting in close as well. See, Captain Obvious? The safety car bunches up the field. I'm sure a race engineer would know that. I'm sure the driver would know that too. dumbass. And it's a green flag. Yeah, I don't think I do too well. Yeah, if I was an F1 driver and my race engineer was like, stay close, I'd be like, yeah, that's the rules, dumbass. Have you not done this before? Do you not know what a safety car does? Yeah, I'd be considered a complete asshole. Yeah, they would call me an asshole for sure. But then again, I think y'all well know I hate people who don't have common sense. I get that from him. Playing Ford. If I have to deal with somebody who has no common sense, I damn near about lose my mind. I may have a longer fuse, but I still have a temper. And God help who lets it go. 151 miles per hour for Verstappen. Oscar Piastri with the fastest lap, and Lando does not catch him down on the restart. What do you know? Piastri first, Lando second. Jesus. 0.571, Piastri is faster through the lap. Damn good at Sector 3. DRS is enabled. The McLarens will pit at lap 25. Everybody else will pit. Oh my God. Ocon noted failing to serve time penalty correctly. How do you... No way.
Dumbass. How do you not even know that?
Well, I've rarely seen that. Failing to serve the time penalty correctly. I've rarely seen that. So, do with that what you will. What? I guess maybe a pit crew touched a car second or two too early. I guess. It's got to be something like that. I mean, you can't control your pit crew. Maybe they jumped it. Fuck if I know. Lando at 414 points if he holds to second place. Piastri 399 with a race win. Verstappen 386 with a third place. Lando is ahead of Verstappen as of now. If this does hold, Piastri and Lando will be the only ones going for a world championship next week. Verstappen would be eliminated from his 5th straight world championship. He was already penalized for moving before the signal. What do you mean? Under investigation for that. He already was penalized. No further investigation for failing to serve the time penalty correctly. I can't stand the FIA. Oh, the stewards would think I was an asshole too. I still don't understand. Either it was a pit crew touched his car early, or
I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know why I don't say.
$15 laps. Lando's 2 seconds down to Piastri. George Russell's 3.391 seconds ahead of Charles Leclerc. Yay, Ferrari's 9th and 14th. Why are they so bad? 7 laps of 25 max on the medium tire. Now the question is, are they, well, those are mediums. They're probably new mediums. Yeah, that's a good point. They're probably new mediums. Guessing that Max is allowing the McLarens to create a 4.45 second gap so he's in clean air, then follow from there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that looks like what he's doing, knowing his 4.212 behind Lando. So that means he's 6 seconds behind Piastri, give or take. See, I can at least add. It's multiplication and division that got me problems, and fractions and shit that gave me problems. I can add very easily. My bad. At least I can add 2 plus 2 together. Either way. 2.1 seconds for Lando Norris behind Piastri, knowing the McLarens are going to have to pit in 10 laps. I don't think we realize how chaotic this race is going to be. Give me something, damn it. Give me something.
No. And I have to go through all that.
I mean, that's choice. Just like floored on the corner. That's a good way to money shift an F1 car. Hitting the gas while you're downshifting into the corner. That's a good way to do it. You go money shift an F1 car, aren't you? Accelerating while downshifting because you're in the corner trying to jump a guy. Yeah, that's a good idea. If anybody could, it would be you, but, you know. Being on the gas while you're downshifting to, like, the 5th gear instead of gear 8 might be a decision. Oh, I could see there was, like, 3 red lights on his wheel. He's redlining. He is money shifting his car. Okay, no, I guess it's not a problem then. No, the Ferrari, he ain't catching George because the Ferrari's just shit. That's the problem. Stroll incident, yellow flag infringement. Lance? What the... Dear God, everybody's doing dumb shit. Bortoletto did a yellow flag infringement too. God, what is wrong with everybody? They're driving like amateurs today. Albon, yellow flag infringement. The hell are y'all doing? I mean, Lance Stroll, I can expect that, a yellow flag infringement. Lance Stroll doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He's daddy's money. He's a Nepo baby daddy's money punk. Of course he'd screw up on the yellow flags, but Albon, Bortoletto, I expect a little bit better from you. Lance Stroll, I don't. Really? Why do we have to have a Canadian driver who's a complete Nepo baby? Why? We deserve better. Piastri. Leading by 3 seconds. Sonoda in 12th, which he's up by, what, 3 spots? Good for Sonoda. And he's he's fighting a V carb. That's not a good sign, man. I'd get ahead of your second team cars. Well, who knows? Maybe he'll be driving one next year. I don't know. I've heard people kicking around. Sonoda might be sent back to V carb, and Lawson might be kicked. Hajar up to Red Bull and Arvid Lindblad and V carb. I've heard. I don't know how true that is. It might be as true as that report that he saw saying Lane Kiffin wasn't coaching the Egg Bowl.
Yeah, his internet's bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit.
But Lane Kiffin is leaving Ole Miss. He's going to have a team meeting today. You don't have a team meeting if you ain't leaving.
I guess so. You could be saying he's staying. You don't know.
Well,
meeting. I mean, I get what you're saying, but
well, Baton Rouge also wouldn't be sending 2 airplanes for Lane's family if he wasn't leaving either.
Unless they're kidnapping him.
Well, I wouldn't put that past the LSU Board of Governors either, actually.
No, I'm joking.
I was joking, too.
I know.
20th lap.
Do you believe?
Yep.
Do you believe?
Lando Norris has been on a medium tire since lap 1. He'll have to pit in a couple of laps. Who are they going to pit first? Out of the McLarens, because they won't double stack, I'm sure. No further investigation on yellow flag infringement, so I better see the same thing for Albon or Bortoleto. Or the FIA's lost their damn mind. Then again, did they ever have it? Okay, no further investigation on Bortoleto either. Okay. What about Albon? I'm waiting. Hajar's just throwing his car on the curbs. He's swerving wildly like he's drunk.
Ooh.
I mean, this is a MotoGP track used in Formula 1. Is that good? Probably not. But you know what? So damn be it. No further investigation on Albon. Okay, good. I thought the FIA was losing their minds there. 37 laps to go. Lando Norris is Verstappen's cutting into his pace, 0.70 on that last lap. Verstappen was quicker by. Well, he's on newer tires. That is true. Max is on newer tires. Red Bull should pit Sonoda at the same time as the McLarens.
4 more laps. We'll see if they do it.
Well, they have
They
to.
have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just when.
I don't like that. I don't. Not support.
Well, but it's for safety, though.
Man, fuck that. You ought to be able to do what you need to do. I mean, because pitting is all, it's statistic, and then they know that they're going to do that, so it's not a surprise. That's what I'm talking about, strategy. I just don't like those rules.
So
you should be able to drive whatever you want, how you want.
So you're telling me that even though the track is very hot at Qatar and there's gravel and harder tire wear. You're
Okay.
basically saying if you blow out, you blow out. Is that what?
If you want to take the chance, you should be able to do that. This ain't about safe, or they wouldn't be doing the shit. It's not safe. It's racing. There should be some kind of strategy in that. And pitting is a big strategy. That's the difference between this and NASCAR. That's the part I don't like. It's like the fair catch.
Yeah.
Or kick it out of the end. No, make them all run. Because that's strategy.
Right.
It's, to me, it's too safe. And if you want to be safe, then get out of the car. Go drink your bottle and sit the fuck at home. I just don't understand how you know that, because now everybody knows that they got a pit. Do you see
I get what
I
you're
mean?
saying.
You should be able to surprise people with that. And you could under it, but if you last, they know you got to do it.
And to be clear, McLaren still has, at least in this era of cars, still has tire deg advantage. Their car is built for the least tire degradation on the track, even if it's a hot track or a gravel field track.
Then that's a penalty because you got a good car. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I want you to see what
I see what you mean.
I'm not saying that they shouldn't be safe.
I see what you mean.
But you should be able to push that to the limit.
Right. I mean, that's what Formula One should be.
And that's the strategy and a good driver.
But that's what Formula One should be, is you're pushing your car to the limit, because every team is a different car. Some teams have better cars, some teams are cheaper, and they can't have as good cars.
And that would make it actually more interesting. Yeah, I'd like to see 4 tires blow out. I don't want the person hurt, but I want to see him take it to the edge or win as the tires blow out.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Honestly, the more you talk about, I never thought of it that way when I saw the rule for this Grand Prix. I never thought of it that way.
It's just, I don't understand.
But I mean, if you ask the drivers, I bet they hate it too.
Oh, I'm sure.
I bet it's more of a FIA statute, like trying to cover their own ass.
It should be your instinct to prove you're a great driver. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. You should know your car.
And I mean, if you look at Oscar and Lando has a slightly different setup to Oscar.
Right.
Lando has a different floor, and he prefers understeer? Either way, Lando's floor is different than Oscar's. And once they let Lando have the old different floor, he's done better, and he got back into the championship.
I'm just saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm saying you take the fun out of it takes a little bit of the fun out of, and what somebody gonna do, because they hear all this. They probably they can break into who's saying what.
They do.
Yeah.
And actually, every
I wouldn't
team,
be talking. I wouldn't even be talking. I wouldn't tell somebody I had a problem.
Every team has every radio. Mm-hmm. So if they wanted to listen in, it's not even illegal to listen into other radios.
Should be illegal. You can't have Deflategate, but you can listen in to somebody's conversation. So he says, hey, I feel like I have this here. And then that person knows what side. Do you get what I'm saying?
Which is, because it's obvious when somebody's like, go get Max. GP, Max's engineer, says, they said they want to get you, start banging out fastest laps.
Oh, yeah. What you should be doing already. But anyway.
But they're going to box Piastri first.
So now everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You shouldn't. It should be secret. Everyone should have a different frequency. Nobody should be able to hear. That's like a coach.
Yeah.
You have the helmet. They tell you what play you're going to run, and the other team is hearing it. I mean, do you see my point?
I see what you're saying. So that's his first, and Lando leads
Let's
the
all
race.
jump on and go.
He's on mediums. Piastri's still on mediums for the next 25 laps. They have to do it all over again. And everybody's going to pit again. And then Lando's coming in. And the other guys will do it again at lap 32. And so Lando pitting. When he gets to the pit lane, he'll go in. And I'm sure they'll put him on medium as well. Medium tires as well. I'd presume. But I would presume. Coming into the pit lane, Lando Norris at the 25th lap. Boom. Slow, 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 slow. In the pit, and Verstappen leads the race. New race leader, Max Verstappen. 8 seconds in the pit, back on medium tires for Lando Norris. See if Lando comes out ahead of Sainz. He will not. And he will not come out ahead of Antonelli. And Piastri he will not come out ahead of Piastri either. Comes out ahead of Fernando Alonso. Lando comes out ahead of Alonso in 5th. So Piastri and Norris are back 4-5. Verstappen in first, Sainz in second, Antonelli third. Well, he said it was strategy.
So everybody has done one?
Yep.
Or has anybody done two yet?
Nobody's done two.
Okay, so everybody's got to do one more?
Yep. And that would be in 6.
Rules. I don't understand.
For most of the drivers, that would be in 6 laps. Ocon in 14. No.
So actually, they'll go at about 50,
Yeah.
45.
Yeah.
If nothing happens, they'll wait toward the end.
The McLarens, yeah. The guys who are already pitted during the safety car will be 36.
Would it be strategy to pit real quick again? Can you do that?
I mean, you could.
To mess them up?
Yeah.
See, I'm saying now you got to start playing this stupid shit strategy.
You could. In theory, if you pitted around lap 32, you could pit again if you're the McLarens, and that's your second pit stop, and you have 25 laps on a different tire.
Oh, that's what I'm
You
saying.
could technically.
And don't tell nobody. Just take a right and do it. Can you do that? Could
Well,
you tell
normally-
them secretly, hey, I'm going to come in at 32, not on the radio?
Well, Piastri just asked, so everyone has to pit on lap 32. That's correct. But normally, your engineer tells you box. I guess a driver could have a code word and say, be like, if I want to pit early, I'm going to tell you this code word, and nobody else knows the code word, as in, like, they tell them before they even get in the car. They could do that. But
Right.
Normally the engineer tells them box.
Man, I wouldn't be listening to an engineer. They don't know shit. The driver knows what he's doing before anybody. They know how the car is running and all that. They can look at all their stats and they won't. What's the engineer for? You mean the driver
Strategy.
don't know? The
Like the
driver
engineer-
don't know that?
Like, it's basically to connect the team principal and the race, the lead, the team principal to the driver.
Okay.
Like the crew chief to the
I get what you're. I'm not arguing
Strategy.
with you. My point is, it should be the driver. He's the quarterback, and I keep making analogies for people to understand what I'm saying. He knows what he's doing, or he wouldn't be driving it. Let the engineer drive the shit. Probably don't even know how to drive it.
Probably not, no.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You rarely ever see a good Formula One driver become a race engineer. Just like you rarely ever see a good sports player become a coach.
That's true, and they should. Most coaches ain't never played anyway, right?
Right.
Or if they did, they were mediocre.
Yeah. I mean, there are people like Albert Pujols who might be a good MLB manager.
No,
but that's a rare case.
I don't want to get off on that tangent. Yeah. I'm just saying you're right, but I'm not saying they can't. They normally don't.
Like somebody washed out in Formula Ford and now they're a freaking race engineer. Or some shit like that. But see, but there are crew chiefs and engineers in NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, I get that. But the driver knows what it's doing. And just because the computer tells them, hey, it's pulling to the left, maybe the driver likes that. You see what I mean? Especially in a left turn or a right turn or whatever.
Yeah. I agree. And there are certain setups that a driver might like more than what the engineer looks at the computer and be like.
Yeah, I'm telling the engineer, no, we're going to, if I'm at that point, we're going to do it how I like it because I'm driving it.
Like some people might like oversteer more than they like understeer. Some people might like a left side heavy car more than a right side heavy car.
Oh, I would rather have to steer a little harder than less because I like that. Yeah.
Oversteer.
Yeah, I would like that.
So maybe.
I wouldn't
Overtake from Piastri. He overtook Antonelli in lap 30. Everybody's got pit lap 32 anyway, so that's the McLarens. But so I guess more of a front load. If you were an F1 driver, you'd want more of a front force car.
Some of these terminologies, I don't know what I'd tell them. I would describe it, and that's what we would do. Of course, if I could do this, I would know the terminology. I'd rather fight it more than not have to because fighting it lets me know where I'm at. That's just me.
I get it. Max Verstappen would say you're right. I mean, hey, if you agree with a 4-time world champion, I would say that's a pretty good place to be.
And I'd rather have it tighter than looser, but that's what she said. But yeah.
Piastri's chasing down Carlos Sainz. What if he pulled off the overtake before?
Norris is 5. Uh-oh.
Well, I think.
They still got the one at 32 coming up.
Yep.
And everybody knows it. That's what I'm talking about. Even the crowd knows. Uh-oh. Even Wile E. Coyote knows. Lap 32, let's put up the train wall so they all run into it.
That isn't good.
Or the cave, whatever.
Let's put some sugar in their tank. Well, you can't refuel in Formula One, right? No.
Let's paint a hole in this wall, see if they drive through it.
Paint a hole in these freaking painted corners or whatever and make them fall through into a Sarlacc pit.
Drop an anvil on their head. Boom! Yeah, so that's my only issue.
Yeah.
I like watching it. It's just my only.
Well, that's
issue
only this
with it.
race, though. So.
Oh, it's just only this
Yeah.
race? See, I don't know enough about it.
You still have to at least pit once in every race, which...
I don't know why you got to do that.
Well, I was already complaining about that because of how good McLaren's tire deg is. They could probably go straight up without pitting if they wanted to.
Well, then
in certain
everybody
races.
should learn what they're doing, and then there's no pit. If you pit, you get a 5-second penalty.
Well,
no, I'm joking.
I know, but I'm saying I don't know if they'll be able to keep on doing that in the new regulations if they're going to have that advantage. So,
to me, you shouldn't have to pit if you don't want to pit. I mean, even if you're on rims and it's not, as long as it's safe.
I wouldn't be riding rims. That's dangerous.
I know that. I'm just using it.
I know.
Just making a point. If you're just a seat on a rim, you should be able to do it.
Don't let Ferrari hear you say that. They might just do that. We're on plan G. But I only have a seat and rims. Hey, man. Plan G.
All right.
Plan G.
Here we all go.
What am I supposed to do? Plan G, keep driving.
Wait, we didn't know they were pitting. What?
We are checking. We are checking. But I'm on seat and rims. We are checking. Piastri up in first. Lando's up to third, but everybody's pitting. We are checking. Plan G. You're going to kill me. So what? Plan G.
What is that? Stuff that doesn't catch fire. Man, what is that?
Kevlar.
Yeah, you got a Kevlar maxi pad on your ass so you can roll on the rim. Spark shooting in your ass. What?
I forgot it.
I thought I was a Roman candle.
We are checking. Yes, you are. Hey, man. Let's add that to the words of wisdom. I don't know. Would I rather be a Roman candle or have the seat full of water? I don't know.
Yeah, have a baby pool on top.
Let's add that to the words of wisdom.
No, I call it a fin. What are those on back? A fin?
Wing.
Wing.
Rear
have
wing,
the
front wing.
Bolted to your helmet.
I don't know if that's... Hey, Ferrari, Hey, Ferrari, say hello to your new race engineer.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to put a rear wing on your head.
On your helmet. Put the Hans device on it so it don't break your neck.
Well, actually, if you notice, if you watch Drive to Survive, they have on the back of their helmet, they connect the Hans device to their shoulder.
Put a parachute on back. Poof.
Yeah, thank you, Captain. Yeah, you're right. The engineers don't know shit. You're actually right.
Exactly. They don't.
We need to be quicker than Max. What?
They probably even never rode in a car. They're just smart about what they're doing.
It's like, this is the part of the race where we need to be quicker than Max. Yeah, hello, Captain Obvious. What the
Again, that's like a kicking coach, and they've never kicked a field goal. You don't know.
Yep.
You might know everything but actually doing it, which is totally different.
Yeah. I can't believe an engineer would be like, we need to be faster. I'm like, duh. What the fuck do you think this is? A parade? What, you think this is the fucking Rose Bowl?
I'll tell them. Go fast in the curve, slow in the straightaway. Hey, what? Try to run over every sign, even if they put up more. Those should be concrete, though. Not. No. No, I'm joking. That would make it dangerous. That would make it fun, wouldn't it?
Somebody would die.
Well, particle oil. It's foam. It's made of that like foam. Yeah.
Yep.
The backing.
Yeah. Reminder on turn 7 throttle shake. You going back to what you were doing before.
Drill down 20 feet and put a big steel pole to hold it up. What? He is riding the wheel. And it's flipping over and on it goes. One lap around, you win. That could be if you make it and survive, you win. He held on to the lug nut. He made it.
Oh no, he was in the pit lane, unsafe condition. Ollie Behrman under. Dear God, what's wrong with everybody? He
This
jumped the
dude
pit.
thinks he's on a what's the 2-wheel deal?
Motorcycle?
No, that in the airport, the 2-wheel. Man,
I don't know.
Segway.
Segway,
He
yeah.
thought that's what he thought he was doing.
Or one of those damn. Oh yeah, it is a Segway. It was like scooter. Those hoverboards.
And he's right in front of the car. Oh, you gotta go? Let me get out of the way.
Let me get the jack off.
What?
Oh my God, that was horrible phrasing, actually. Oh my God.
That's about what it is. Get jack off. Get the jack off.
And the back jack was still in.
That
doesn't feel good.
Felt like
He was getting pegged. Baba Booey. Baba Booey was pegging him.
Okay, so where are we at?
Check the car could be pretty damaged. I went off.
Right.
Lando!
That's good that he got. He's 6 seconds behind
Oscar.
Why is that?
Because I guess he thinks he went off and his car might be, he just said it.
What do you mean went off?
He went off track.
Oh.
Into the gravel. Oh, fuck. Is Lando going to DNF? Oh, no.
That would be crazy.
Don't fucking do this to me. No. Just hold on, Lando. Just stay alive. Stay.
Go pit.
Just finish.
I don't know.
Finish. Pretty even game, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Just finish the race. Cross the finish line. Don't push. Just finish. No, I'm not. Oh, he oversteered and locked into turn 14. Yep, into the gravel. The one gravel pit. Lost a second on the oversteer. I mean, I wouldn't drive into a gravel pit, but, you know. Don't wear your plank anymore. Wrong race. This is a fucking disaster. In general. You know what? Maybe they should be allowed to do whatever the hell they want on their tires. This is a fucking disaster. This is a disaster. McLaren would fuck up a wet dream. Okay, that was hilarious. Probably. Well, Ferrari would too. Who am I kidding? They both would fuck up a wet dream.
How was Verstappen that far behind, even with that happening?
I'm not sure actually. Lando's struggling, but he's not going to finish behind Sainz. '40th lap. Absolute chaos in Abu Dhabi again. 14 laps. Piastri 15 for pitting. I can't believe Verstappen is still 2 seconds behind Lando after him possibly hurting his car. Doesn't matter. They're still going to have to pit. Ollie Behrman stop-go penalty 10 seconds.
What I don't understand is why they keep running. Are those bumps or is that just paint on the? Do those mess with the tires? Do they like bump
the
it?
curbs are bumpy.
Well, then that messes with the tires. Why are they always running over them? Some do more than others, and I don't know why.
Probably defending the racing line, and it's a thin track. I mean, Qatar is a very narrow track because it was built for MotoGP, the motorcycles.
Oh,
this track
really?
was built, yeah, but for some reason they think it's wide enough for F1 cars, but it was built for the motorcycles.
I got you.
And you've seen MotoGP as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which, I mean, I have to admit, MotoGP is very exciting as well. Mm-hmm. It's a wonder they could do what they do, and the fact they lean so far close to the track
when they're turning on the ground, man.
It's crazy. And now the same people Liberty Media owns MotoGP as well now too. So they own both Formula One and MotoGP. But I think that's even, I'll admit, the MotoGP, that's even crazier.
Oh, it is.
Like I have a whole lot of respect.
I mean, I just saw him do that. What? I don't know.
But even on other tracks. But yeah, even on other tracks, drivers drive over the curb.
That's Lando, right? Did that?
Yeah. So, but some tracks are wider than others, and the curbs are harder to hit to defend the line.
I mean, I understand it. It just seems like every...
But this is a thin track, so if you're defending the line, you're going to drive onto the curb.
Also, it helps you slow down a little bit.
While you're turning, yeah. So, see, it's a little bit raised. Oh, Verstappen's catching up to Lando. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dread it, run from it. Verstappen still arrives. Damn it.
So when are they going to pit? 45?
They have
47.
Yeah, 47. 25 plus 25 by lap 50.
50. Okay.
Piastri be 49 because he's a lap ahead.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically, yeah.
So it's going to be a 7-lap shootout, pretty much. Russell ahead of Hadjar. Right now, it would be Piastri and Norris who are alive into Abu Dhabi. Verstappen, if this stands, would not be alive. And they're going to pit Piastri. Okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
Lando's leading the Grand Prix before they pit him. 43 to 53. That's 10 laps, 14 laps. So they won't have to pit again unless somebody blows a tire. Oscar Piastri comes out ahead of Carlos Sainz. Piastri is 16 seconds behind. From now on, so that probably means Verstappen's going to win the Grand Prix, ain't it? Just doing the math. Oscar rolling the dice. Piastri on hard tires?
I saw that hat and its mesh with its stupid fit. I don't know why they don't have more fitted hats.
McLaren's a new era team, so you would think they would.
Well, it's plastic. I call it the mesh. It's
Yeah.
the cheap
Trucker
hat,
hat.
to me, but it's like $50.
Like a trucker hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not worth
No.
$50.
If it was fitted, that's different.
Well, even then.
Or with the Velcro, but that stupid little snap. That's some little kid shit.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't even want to have a fitted mesh hat. I'm not really
No, you don't want a fitted mesh. Well, I get what you're saying. That would be stupid, but it's got the little snaps on it that you can chew off while you're driving. I'm joking.
I know.
But I don't know why there's so much.
Well,
that's a cheap hat to me.
Well, new era is new era.
But
it's
if it's
because
all
of the
cloth,
brands.
If it's all cloth, even with the, I can go with the Velcro when you hide the metal piece where you tighten it.
Yeah.
But that mesh with the fucking plastic nipples. Nobody wants plastic nipples. That's what she said.
And here, well, sometimes they, I don't know. I'll shut up. And Lando is pitted.
All right. Well, get it over with.
And they're going to put him on hards, too. I mean, you only got 14 laps. I'd put him on softs, but
2.7.
Yep. Piastri ahead of Lando.
What?
You could only go 80 miles, and Sainz is ahead of Norris. Antonelli is as well.
All right.
Well,
that's it, unless something happens.
Yeah, Lando ain't going to be on the podium. Carlos Sainz might be on the podium. Let me, do the math here. Driver standings, there we go. 396, calculator, there we go.
Oh!
Alonso, that was a replay. There we go, point system, boom, okay. Fifth place would be 10 points. All right. Lando would have 406 points with 10 points. Oscar Piastri in second, 15 seconds behind. He's not getting first. 18 points for Oscar Piastri. 384.
Here it is here.
Okay. Verstappen would be ahead of Piastri if he wins the race. Lando will be 10 points ahead of Verstappen, and it'll be a three-man Abu Dhabi championship battle. Well, there you go. It was right there. So, history awaits, eh? Three-man title race in Abu Dhabi. I ain't never seen some shit like this.
Anything can happen.
Oh, Behrman's out of the race. I guess they retired.
Laps.
Just finish Lando. He'll be 10 points ahead of Verstappen. And Oscar is second, and he's still behind Verstappen. But Lando is going to be 10 points leading the championship in Abu Dhabi. So, yeah. I'm not doing the math. That's not my strong suit. I'll let Formula One do the math. That's not my strong suit.
Oh shit.
Lando's car might be fucked. I mean, you have to slow down to 80 kilometers per hour in the pit lane. So that's why it was so slow there. But now him going off might have fucked his car. He might be fucked.
Try to get this. Okay.
Well, no, Sainz said that. He should be on the podium. Lando is 3 seconds behind Kimi Antonelli. Is titanium dioxide legal in Qatar? Okay, I have to explain this one. Kimi Antonelli does better in races in countries where titanium dioxide isn't banned as a food additive. That's the joke. I don't think it means anything, but, you know, it's interesting.
Sounds bad.
I mean, if something's banned as a food additive in multiple countries, I think it would be bad, wouldn't it?
I would suppose. Unless you snort it.
I wouldn't want to snort titanium dioxide. But Kimi Antonelli might. Lando finishing fifth. So Lando will finish with 10 points, leading the championship still into Abu Dhabi. What a disaster. McLaren are such dumbasses. So the title's going to come down to one race where the winner takes the title, or basically the winner takes the title. Who's betting against Max in that situation? Yeah. You know what? As long as it ain't Piastri, I ain't mad. I prefer Lando, but if Max won the world title, I've gained a lot of respect for Max Verstappen over this year. I gotta say. I don't hate him anymore. To be clear, I've gained a lot of respect for him. Turning a shitty car into a possible championship winning car. Respect. Respect to Max. Lando leads by 10 points. Piastri is behind Verstappen by 4, so Piastri's not out of it either. McLaren disaster class. McLaren are such clowns. I think we need to go fast, Professor Carlos Sainz Jr. We need to go fast. Okay, Speed Racer. Another Williams podium, possibly. Look. Sainz podium, I'm manifesting it. Lando Norris is getting behind Antonelli. 7 laps. Will Lando catch up to Kimi Antonelli and get at least 4th place? There's no way he's going to catch up to Carlos Sainz with 7 laps to go, even if he gets Kimi. Piastri needs pace, given hard tires. Piastri dropped a lap from the first grid. Verstappen up 2, Sainz up 4, Antonelli up 1, Lando down 3. If only McLaren pit their guys when the safety car happened, this shit wouldn't have happened. What delusional bastards. Maybe, you know what? The more I'm watching, the more he's right. These engineers don't know what the fuck they're doing.
No.
I think I'm starting to realize if you're a Formula One driver, you probably should just do it on your own and tell them I'm coming in, or here's what I'm doing. Take it or leave it. Maybe going full Brad Pitt is the way. That's an F1 movie reference. By the way, it seems to me that the movie's actually going to be free on Apple TV. Like when you can stream it. You can stream it on Apple TV Plus for no extra cost. If you have Apple TV, if you're an MLS fan, I know you do. The F1 movie was amazing. To the point where I'd watch it again on Apple TV when it comes out.
Sands, I have oversteering.
Understeer right-hand corners. Check, some fell off, I think. Well, at least he has a 10-second gap, right? There's no way that gets eaten up in 6 laps, right? Right?
Good.
I mean, I want to see Sainz get a podium. He used to drive for Ferrari. And the guy who replaced him is in 13th. I don't care if you're an 8-time world champion. That is so sad, though. Ferrari is, 7. My bad. He should be an 8-time world champion. My bad. And we might see another screw job next week in Abu Dhabi. Either way. It's sad how a should-be 8-time world champion and a really 7-time world champion is made to look like a fucking idiot by Ferrari. And the guy he replaced is taking a Williams to a podium. Twice. Good job. Fucking Ferrari. Potential damage on the floor. The front wing is okay. You know what? If Carlos Sainz gets a podium in a Williams that's half damaged, that just shows you how fucked Ferrari is. Good job, you fucking boys club. Why do you think I'm rooting for Lando? I love Lando. He's my second favorite driver. There's no reason to root for Ferrari right now. They're fucking shit. They ain't winning nothing. They ain't getting second in the drivers or the constructors, and their drivers are far off the pace. To root for Ferrari, Through for Ferrari, I got to wait till frickin' March. Good job. I'm going to bounce somebody's head off the wall.
Stay off that.
4 laps. I don't think Lando's going to get Kimi. 7:37. I don't know if the tire delta's there. I don't know if it is. He's in DRS, but I don't know if the tire delta's there. Adding some more points to your total can't hurt, though. Son of a... he ain't going to get him. He's in DRS, but Kimi is defending very well. He's not going to get him. I don't think he is. Tire delta's not there. It's just not there. You know what? I will say, I looked up Cold Stone like last night.
Yeah.
This ice cream came up or whatever, cotton candy, and then I thought about ice cream. It looks like they don't have the red velvet anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe the website just doesn't show it. I don't know. They had really good red velvet ice cream.
Good man, hit that.
Well, normally you don't accelerate into a corner.
Exactly, but I'm just saying, man.
I think Kimi's defending the racing line very well as well. He's defending very well. Kimi Antonelli's only 18, and he's defending the racing line so well, man. He's good. Rookie. Well, yeah, I think it's good. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, also you have to realize that Lando's car might be fucked. 3 laps to go. You might be paying the price for that driving off the track. Nah, Carlos Sainz is the driver of the day. If you get a podium for the second time in a Williams and freaking Lewis Hamilton, the guy you replaced the guy who replaced you in Ferrari is in 13th, no, you're driver of the day. For sure. I mean, I like Lewis, but I think Ferrari might have screwed up. Or Ferrari screwed Lewis. I'm not sure. Went wide in turn 14. Check the floor. Charles, all you know they're going to say is we are checking. Just finish the race, Charles. Just finish it. Check the floor. Oh, Kevin Hart's going to wave the checkered flag. Yep, they did pay him to be there, I guess. $772, Lando behind Kimi. We are checking. George Russell's 25 seconds behind Lando. Hadjar down. Oh, shit. He's slowing down. Something bad must happen to Hadjar's car.
Wow. That's... Oh, man.
Hadjar must have lost something. Lando's on Kimi's ass, but... Well, Sonoda's ahead of Hadjar. So, it's going to be a 3-man title race at Abu Dhabi. You just knew it had to be, right? You just knew. Some shit would go down and it'd be Verstappen, Lando, Oscar at Abu Dhabi again. Which I'm not complaining about it. It would have kind of sucked to watch Abu Dhabi with it all decided. I'm not going to lie. But I still would have, and covered it. But would have been, well, at least MLS Cup's only 1:30 p.m. on the Saturday before. It's not like it's a late game. That helps. Yeah. MLS Cup is 1:30 next Saturday.
Oh, okay.
It helps. Oh, did Lando overtook him. Lando got Kimi on the final lap.
Yeah, I was watching him, man.
He got him. That adds some points to his lead. Oh, fuck. He went off again. Lando! Wait. No, he was overtaking somebody who was lapped. And that is... No, that is Sainz. He's 1 second behind Carlos Sainz. He's not going to get him. So Lando now...
Yes, it's the last one.
Lando is now 12 points ahead of Max Verstappen going into Abu Dhabi. Okay. So, as long as his lead's bigger than 6 points, Lando could finish second and still win the championship in Abu Dhabi. Because in between 18 to 25 points, his lead's bigger than 7 points. He'd still win the championship as long as he finishes top 2 in Abu Dhabi. If my math is correct. 25 points for the winner. And Max Verstappen has won the Qatar Grand Prix. Oscar Piastri coming in second. And Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris are fighting for a podium. And it's going to be the Williams of Carlos Sainz on the podium. Lando Norris in fourth in Qatar. But that means Lando has a 12-point lead going to Abu Dhabi. But we still have a 3-man title race in Abu Dhabi. Piastri, Verstappen, Norris. Norris, the leader of the World Driver Championship. Verstappen in second with his race win. And Oscar Piastri in third.
Man, that's so close.
We've never seen this before. A 3-man title race on the final day. Well, no. Felipe Massa. No, Kimi Räikkönen in 2007. Yeah. It's been a while, though, but it ain't been Abu Dhabi. That was Brazil. With that being said, if you like this stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlists. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this Grand Prix. Of course, Dynasty Stars get run it back for this month as well. And I will see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See ya.
Nice, brother. That was good.